Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a sand stamp, I guess you would call it. So this is going to be a personalized sand stamp that kids can make their name in the sand at the beach, at the lake, wherever you are. So I'm going to use Canva. So what you want to do is you want to go to text, heading, type in a name. Of course, it's right over that other name that I already did. Let's say Sam. Okay, move that name. Then you want to find what font you want, which is up here. I like this one. Okay, what you can do is you can, let's see, I believe, yep, we can move the letters closer or farther apart depending on how you like it. I'm going to have them a little farther. I'm going to have them there. Okay, so then all you do is you just want to make sure it's in black and that it's a nice size. So all you do now is download. So then you push download. I don't need to because I don't need Sam, I need Jackson. Okay, so then you leave, we'll use Jackson from here on out. You leave Canva and we will open Convertio, convertio.co. All right, so then you will choose a file and you will upload your file, pick it, and then it will say upload. Well, I guess I gotta do it. Jackson PNG. Okay, push convert. Oh, choose output. SVG. Yes. Thank you very much. Convert. Okay, it's converting. We download. It says Jackson 1. All right, and then we're going to open up Tinkercad. You're going to go to Create, 3D Design, and you will then have a new space. The first thing you're going to do is go to Import, choose a file. We'll find Jackson SVG. I go to Art, and here we go. Jackson is coming in. Jackson is rather big, so what I'm going to do on my Mac is push Shift and drag that corner down to a more reasonable size. All right, so here we have this. So, I thought I wrote down how big this is supposed to be. Here we go. So we want our name to be around 2.5 inches tall. So right now I have it in millimeters. You can move your view this way. Right now I have it in millimeters, 29.22. So to go to inches, I go to settings, and then I go to imperial and close. So now we'll be able to see 1.15. So what I can do is click on that and then click there and put 2.5. There we go. Now it is 2.5 inches tall. Let's see, that is good. You can make it longer if you want. Let's see how long it is. 5.2. Let me look at a ruler just to see how big that is. I think we're gonna go longer, so I'm gonna try to stretch it. There we go. That's nice. Now we're at 7. That's pretty good for this name that is 6 letters long. All right, so now we're gonna go up here to duplicate. Now we have a second copy on there. So now we're gonna make sure that it is on full quality and then change default to outer line. You will see this change. So now we have an outer line. Now what you do is, all you do is you drag this little square up. And this makes our outline. Okay, we want this to be about 1 inch deep. But we also have to take into consideration the back. Let's see how thick the back piece is. We want the back piece to be, I don't know. Let's say 1/4 of an inch. 1/4, 1/8, 1/4. Okay. Because kids are rough on things, so let's do 1/4 of an inch. All right, and then this piece will go up 1 1/4 so that we do get our 1 inch in there. There we go. So now we have that. Let's make sure that these pieces are indeed touching. We want them to all be touching. We don't want any spaces really. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some bars to the back. So you grab your square and you will drag it to cover all behind here. What we're doing is we're making a bar for the kids to be able to press down on this. And if you see this, it snaps to the grid. Right now, down here, we're at 1/8 of an inch setting. So I'm going to go to off because I don't like it to snap most of the time. And I prefer working in millimeters, so now I'll switch back to millimeters, which is metric. Okay, so we want this bar to go from all the way from that first letter. So we will want to see where that bar is exactly, so we'll go to the bottom. This looks great. We'll move this in some. I think we'll move this down, and then this can go in more so that it's not overlapping over here. All right, so there's that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to touch this bar and push duplicate again. We're going to hold the shift key. We're going to pull it up all the way to right about there. That should be good. Okay, we'll move this all the way to this side, and then we can come back this way. We definitely don't want it this tall, so we will drag this down. We were at 1/4, so that should be 6 millimeters, I believe. Make sure. Okay, we can't see it now, so that's good. And now we'll do the same to this, down to 6. Perfect. There we go. And then as you can see, this is missing the 2 spots around the letters with the holes, the A and the O. So all we have to do here is grab onto this sketch tool and drag it over here. All right, so this will draw where we want. So what we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna come down here and turn this snapping off. Then I'm going to just do 4 nodes. Okay, then you come over here to this, edit. So I'm gonna select all of those and push this. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is pretty beautiful for this. It's pretty good. So you can, okay, click out of there and then click it again. Adjust just slightly to get that there. Oh, if these numbers pop up, go up here and click this. Makes it disappear. They are annoying. They will be in your way constantly. Okay, so there's that. And then click off of that, click this back arrow and click on this pen again. We're going to go about the same thickness as all the other lines. We're going to go back here again, select all of them and push this end one. That looks pretty good. Maybe move this out just a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's push finish sketch and see what that looks like. Let me see. Let's push this down. Where's our other color? Don't worry, I'm a professional. Okay, I'm gonna hide this. Where'd the other one go? Or is it all one? Oh my goodness. Don't do what I did. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think. We are going to unhide that. Double click. Let's see what happens when we click this. Okay. Let's say outside. This might fix all our problems. We'll match it to the other circle we made. We'll change it to round. And now we'll push finish sketch. And that did not do it either. I think because my other line is there. Delete. Don't mind me. Okay. What I'm going to do is go back. When you get frustrated, just do what you got to do and then go back. All right. So we have this. Is this the inner? No, this is the outer line. You can push T to make it transparent. There we go. All I'm going to do is I'm going to make another sketch on top of it. Okay, so now we're going to make another one in this middle part. We're going to select all, do that, good enough, finish sketch. We're going to make this into a hole and we're going to click that other one and then we're going to hold shift and click the hole and then we're going to group. Nope, something did not like that. Okay, we gotta push the hole down. There we go. Then click, then group. Not far enough. Undo. Make this sucker really tall so there's no mistaking. Click. I'm holding shift and I'm grouping. There we go. Okay. So all we have to do now is match this up with the rest, which is right here in the middle, 31.75. So we will click 31.75, enter. There we go. Thank goodness. So now we might be able to just click it, copy, shift, and carry it over. Keep that shift button down. Okay, now we're just going to shrink it, holding the shift so that it holds its shape. There we go. We did it. Okay, let's make sure that, as you can see, shrinking it in the sides also shrank it sideways a little. So 31.75, 31.7, nope, 75. Where'd it go? Where did it go? What did I do? Control Z to undo. 31.75. Designing can be frustrating for sure, but you just gotta laugh it off, guys. All right, so now we've got everything. It's all the same height. All we have to do now is select all and push this. This is the group button. Ta-da! We did it. Now it is all one piece, all together. We can change the color. It doesn't really matter, but it makes it cuter. All right, so that is that. So now you come up here and rename it from this silly name. Okay, and then you click on it, push export, STL, and out it goes. That is all you do to make your own personalized sand toy, guys. I hope this helps, and I hope you have fun in the sand. Thanks for watching my video. I would love it if you would subscribe and give it a like and comment if this video helped you. That stuff really helps us people who are trying to make stuff on YouTube. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see or hear me. Ha! Okay, bye. Okay, guys, I just realized an hour later that I did something wrong. So if you were to print this, the child would turn it over and press it into the sand, and their name would be backwards. So let's fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, ungroup these things. Okay, it's a simple fix, luckily. So what we're going to do is grab this bottom, the red, and the red, and we're going to, you can move this like this. We're going to grab this little arrow and pull them up. All right, so now that we have that, nope, that bottom one did not come up. Let's move it up. All right, so now that we have them all like that, we're going to take it and we are going to flip it. So as long as you stay on the inside here, it'll snap to the grid. Okay, so there we go. Now what we're gonna do is we can click the red and push D, and it drops it to the floor. If you do not drop it to the floor, you are going to have trouble in your slicer because you're going to need supports. So click this bottom one and make sure to push D, confirm that they are no longer floating. Then we will regroup. Ta-da! Making tutorials is not for the weak, man. This is like my third or fourth time just trying to get this one correct. Oh, look, something's floating. Nope, we're wrong. Well, we are not wrong. I am wrong. Okay, let's ungroup. So I'll just do that. And there it is. Look at that. Floating. Click it. Push D. Now these are too tall. D, D. It's so easy to forget a step. There we go. Now it should be perfect. Printing it this way, you will not need supports. You should not need supports. Yeah, you should not. Let's look. Yeah, all of this stuff is flat on the bed. Oh my goodness. Then you will take it, you'll click it, you'll make sure you have the name and push export. Take it into your slicer, choose your color, and print. Thank you. Hope this helps. I hope it helps somebody. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.